Hello everyone! Welcome to another review here at Rockman HQ. Today I'll be reviewing the 4th or Force Armor X by Kotobukiya. This kit is pretty new and has a lot of design flair, so let's just jump right on in! Let's take a look at all of the parts laid out. Everything you see here is what comes with the kit, except for the 3 faces, which I still had bagged up in the box. Don't worry though, I do use all of them on the kit in this video. As you can see, there's a decent number of parts here. There are also a lot of different colors, which is a really good sign for builders who do not paint. This kit will go together easily and need hardly any color touch-ups. Posability on the kit isn't bad. You can mimic a lot of iconic poses from the official art and have fun making your own. It does, however, have some limits. I feel like the shoulders could have a bit more range of motion in them, as well as the wrists. The feet have a lot of articulation, but it comes at a price that'll be covered later on. However, these things are minor, and overall you should be able to fix this kit mostly however you want. Aside from that, the kit is extremely easy to assemble. The hardest part in building will likely be on the helmet. I personally had no issues with the fins around the ears, but I know a few others who broke theirs during assembly. The best thing I found, for me, is to only apply pressure at the bottom of the yellow part where the peg is. Trimming the peg slightly, to a point, will also allow the peg to slide on easily. The gems inside the ears were the toughest part, and this is due to them needing a very particular placement thanks to their curve and shape. I found it best to use the dull end of a hobby knife to kind of move them around, and then use the opposite end of that, the blunt end, to push the gem in snug. I do, however, recommend not pointing a knife towards yourself. It's dangerous, and I'm kind of big stupid for doing it. If I would have moved ever so slightly, I could have poked my own eyeball out. Always be extremely careful when playing with knives when building. Hobby knives are extremely sharp, and Lord knows I've cut myself more than kits I've built. No kit in the world is perfect, so let's just get the flaws out of the way. One big flaw, and you'll notice it later on, is this kit lacks special effects. I won't delve much into it here, but the special effect that this kit has compared to the other X kits is pretty disappointing, especially when you factor in the cost of it and what all Copy X by Eastern Model came with for the same price. Aside from that, he has what I will call Koto foot, which has been a trend in all the Megaman kits. The feet are horribly engineered. Your feet will pop off while you're posing it. This is a fact. They are 2 ball joints connected to a part that is intended to bend so it can have a lot of crazy motion. However, not once have I found this part wanting to bend or move. You really need to trim up the peg on it, or add a lubricant, or just completely custom build your own joint there for it. Otherwise, the thing will just stay in one position. As well, the ball joint never wants to stay connected to the foot. What I do is I find out what pose I kind of want, try and bend the part to the best of my knowledge as to what it needs to be, pop it in the foot, put the polycap in the leg, and then slot the part into the leg. It's a pain, it gets the job done though. However, I really have no advice on how to fix this issue, so if you have one, please let me know. I am all ears. Special effects. Are you ready for it? Alright, here it is. That's it. A face that is smiling. I have no issues with this face itself. I actually wish there was more variety amongst the kits for the faces, so like, it's kind of a good thing. It does, however, not come with anything else. No charge shot, no dash effect, no special weapon. Now the Rising Fire version that'll come out later, it'll come with a charge shot, the big plasma shot to be exact. Why this one didn't, and why they didn't give Rising Fire some version of, I don't know, fire? I don't know. They could have at least added the thrusters from the feet for when you hover in the game, but they didn't. And because they didn't, I did! I attempted to make the hover effects from an effects kit I found at the local hobby shop when I picked up the Force Armor X. They were also made by Kotobukiya and came in clear or orange. I bought the clear and painted them in a transparent blue, tossed a magnet in them, and then just set a magnet in the big open pit of X's foot, and just kind of let them hang there. It Didn't quite turn out how I hoped it would, but it's something. Nothing else on my shelf is going to help the kit kind of stand out, showing off one of its unique features. There were some other parts too, like a big blast, kind of like these other ones that I have on the foot, just bigger. A little geyser looking thing, and a little blast effect. Kotobukiya makes a few other special effect parts, so if you're looking to spice up your display shelf, I suggest taking a look at what all they have to offer. It's pretty neat stuff, and it's pretty cheap. In my opinion, this is a fine kit for any Megaman fan. It does have a high price point for what it is, however. If you like to customize your stuff, there's a lot of empty room inside the kit for LED work, scratch building mod work. There's also a few spots that could use some panel lining, but it's not too many. The faces, there's a groove near the crotch kind of area. But overall, as a casual collector or just a builder, you don't really need to go extra for this kit to shine. It looks good as a straight build. There's also no stickers at all, which always gets my stamp of approval. Stickers suck. The kit is also interchangeable with any other Kotobukiya Megaman kit so far, so if you're looking to do some mix and matching, you can! While this kit is cool, I would only recommend it if you're a big fan of the 4th armor or, Megaman himself. Which I guess you already are. I mean, you made it this far. And with that, we have visited all the capsules and gotten all the parts to completing this review. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any ideas on your Force armor, if you're getting one. As well, feel free to subscribe for more Mega Man product reviews and game playthroughs. Take care, everyone!